each and on their own. Comma special trip, yeah, but the trap I'll leave it well alone. Subject, verb, agreement, keep the singular in line. Dangling modifier, but put the noun right after every time. Mixing with the numbers, yeah, the grammar is a sport. I've been in the lab so long, every rule is in my court. I know the test now. Every trap, every pattern, I can show it now. Blue book, open 2 modules, and I own it now. Started in the dark, I watch a kid turn it around. I know the test now. I know the test now. Took the thing that I feared, made it bow down. All them quiet nights finally paying loud. I know the test now. I know the test now. Say it proud. Words and context, read the run, the blink, I catch the vibe. Don't need the hardest word, just the ones that clues describe. Command of evidence, point me to the line that prove the claim. Quantitative, read the graph, the freaking data say the same. Main idea ain't the detail, it's the big point of the thing. Inference, I stay inside the text, I don't add anything. No question of what the student trying to do, I lock the goal. Match the bullets to the purpose, pick the choice, I play the role. Boundaries, I just find where the sentence start and end. Two text question, how the second author pushback could defend. Process of elimination, cross the two that's clearly wrong. Then I read the lesser close, cause close read it's where I'm strong. Time for question, budget did not move, I never stop. Mark it for review, I circle back, I answer. All started where the practice test was leaving me in tears. Put the work in every night and watch it bury all my fears. I know the test now. Every trap, every pattern, I can show it now. Blue book, open 2 modules, and I own it now. Started in the dark, watch a kid turn it around. I know the test now. I know the test now. Took the real thing I feared, I made it bow down. All them quiet nights finally paying loud. I know the test now. I know the test now. Say it proud. Yeah. SAT Rap Part 2. Pull up the blue book, module 1 is on the screen. Commas by semicolon, yeah, I know what they mean. Desmos already open for the math at the scene. Transitions in the trap, just let me break down the scheme. Linear system judges Desmos and watch the lines meet. Type the equations in the intersection, make it complete. Quadratic come at me, I factor it or vertex it, or plug in the answer choices until I find the right fit. Picking numbers for their variables whenever it get abstract. Percent changes the new minus old, and that's a fact. 30, 60, 90, special triangle, know every side. SOHCAHTOA when the angle and the ratio collide. Standard deviation, tell me how the data tied to spread. Line up best fit on the scatter plot, I read it, stay ahead. Semicolon, join 2 clauses that get each and on their own. Comma special trip, yeah, but the trap I'll leave it well alone. Subject, verb, agreement, keep the singular in line. Dangling modifier, but put the noun right after every time. Mixing with the numbers, yeah, the grammar is a sport. I've been in the lab so long, every rule is in my court. I know the test now. Every trap, every pattern, I can show it now. Blue book, open 2 modules, and I own it now. Started in the dark, I watch a kid turn it around. I know the test now. I know the test now. Took the thing that I feared, made it bow down. All them quiet nights finally paying loud. I know the test now. I know the test now. Say it proud. Words and context, read the run, the blink, I catch the vibe. Don't need the hardest word, just the ones that clues describe. Command of evidence, point me to the line that prove the claim. Quantitative, read the graph, the freaking data say the same. Main idea ain't the detail, it's the big point of the thing. Inference, I stay inside the text, I don't add anything. No question of what the student trying to do, I lock the goal. Match the bullets to the purpose, pick the choice, I play the role. Boundaries, I just find where the sentence start and end. 2 text question, how the second author pushback could defend. Process of elimination, cross the 2 that's clearly wrong. Then I read the lesser close, cause close read it's where I'm strong. Time for question, budget did not move, I never stop. Mark it for review, I circle back, I answer. All started where the practice test was leaving me in tears. Put the work in every night and watch it bury all my fears. I know the test now. Every trap, every pattern, I can show it now. Blue book, open 2 modules, and I own it now. Started in the dark, watch a kid turn it around. I know the test now. I know the test now. Took the real thing I feared, I made it bow down. All them quiet nights finally paying loud. I know the test now. I know the test now. Say it proud. Yeah, SAT Rap Part 2. Pull up the blue book, module 1 is on the screen. Commas by semicolon, yeah, I know what they mean. Desmo's already open for the math at the scene. Transitions in the chapters, let me break down the scheme. Hello everyone, welcome to another SAT live stream. I'm your host John, back at it again doing SAT questions until I get one wrong. We're here tonight on July 24th, Friday, and I think it's going to be a good stream tonight. I said the same thing last night, but yeah, that stream was pretty bad, I gotta admit. But I was looking at the question, and I told some people this, but yeah, the question that we got wrong last night, it literally said in the problem, only integers, and I think that was really the only reason why it ended up being A for the correct one. I assume that's the reason. Yeah, I guess it must in fact be the reason because yeah, it says integers. So yeah, that was an unfortunate thing last night, but we'll be back. We're back here again, and we're going to see if we can do a little bit better for this now. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming by tonight so far. And yeah, not really anything else I need to really say before we get into it tonight. But yeah, I guess so. I'm looking back at it, we're 24 days into the July daily upload challenge, and it's honestly been a lot of fun. I gotta say, it's been great doing a video every single day. I really have never done something like this ever before on any of the YouTube channels I've done before, so it's good. And it really kind of shows you just what can happen. We really, I assume we probably have gained at least probably at least 500 subscribers in that time frame. At least it's probably just from this July period of time. So you can, lots of crazy things can happen when you really put in that consistency every day. And this is for anything. The SAT as well. How many students do you actually know who study every single day for the SAT? How many students do you know or just people do you know who are doing something every single day and consistently? Because it's honestly pretty easy to do it. I will admit, it's pretty easy to make these videos in many respects because a lot of it is kind of just the knowledge I already have and just doing a little bit more to gather what else I need for the video. But yeah, the only part that's arguably difficult is the fact that sometimes I don't want to do it. So that's the biggest issue for anything. And yes, I have occasionally done it at West Coast time instead of East Coast time. So a little bit later, I have occasionally used the VOD. So which definitely is not allowed, but I guess we'll say it is. So yeah, I haven't been perfect with it, but yeah, that's just the biggest issue. Just still doing it even the nights I really do not want to do it, which is many of them. But yeah, pretty good so far. We also had the most engagement on any single day in all of the free Gamify SAT community's existence today. Randomly, it was just kind of like a random thing. It kind of crazy. But yeah, it was actually kind of wild because we had, the school analytics, it tells me you have, what is it telling me? So yeah, we had 3,000 more engagements, engagements, than even our highest day up until this point. So you can it's pretty much it's so significantly more. It's not even just a small difference. It was a lot more today. So that's kind of crazy. Just randomly we have a huge day of engagement, and yeah, we haven't had a record-breaking day in a while. But yeah, it's been fun. But yeah, let's get into this stuff now. Let's see what you guys have to say. Happy birthday, Jason. Yeah. Happy birthday, July 24th. That's a good birthday. I feel like any birthday that ends in 4 is typically good. There's something good about that feeling. June 14th is the birthday of. Okay, well, actually, which people do have the June 14th birthday? Yes, the President Donald Trump has the birthday of June 14th. I feel like there's some other famous person who has June 14th as the birthday. Maybe someone else here in the chat knows. Okay, well, my dad has the birthday June 14th, so yeah, okay, maybe, yeah, but yeah, who else? For Bob Dylan was born on May 24th. What other famous birthdays? Okay, my analogy is cooked. I give up. Okay, so. Oh, Shawnee's born on March 14th. Oh yeah, it's March 15th. March 15th is the day that Michael Scott from The Office is born, because he says in that one episode. Yeah, 14th. Yeah, 14th. It's a good birthday. But it's not even 14th. It's 24th. Okay, let's get into these questions now. As always, we have math and reading adaptive level difficulty on this website. Onico, we are going to be getting a freebie question in the first 5, thankfully. But then after that, if we get a single one wrong, that's actually a valid question. We are out of here for sure. Okay, so yeah, this is just regression stuff. Starting out with a good. Oh yeah, I guess. Actually, I might as well just go ahead and do it with table regression because I was going to go ahead and do the more complex way of doing that, but yeah, what's really even the point? Because I can just go here and do exponential. Okay, so f of 2, actually I guess this is low-key a little bit harder, or not harder, but just more time-consuming. But okay, looks like, yeah, 12. Is that the right function? 1, 6, 4, 48. Yeah. We have the counter. Good. Okay. First says friend Owen does, and somebody else said Owen is not real. Not sure what that's about, but I mean, I think my chat is not okay. Okay, so there are these two stories were. Oh wait, I need to make it full screen. Yeah, that'd be good. Two stories where they both have coastal communities facing sudden storms. It's kind of like Alexander Hamilton. How they actually, I guess it's not really a big part of the story in the musical, but yeah, he did have a hurricane, I guess, on his island. Okay, so they think it must be by the same author because there are images of salt corrosion and the counting of tides. So it must mean the same author because they would have used that same exact stuff. Okay, so they think it's because of maritime religious verse. I'm not really sure what that means, but yeah, I guess the. Okay, I'm not even going to try to describe that, but they thought it's because they were both reproduced or produced by scribes who often standardized. So, like the scribes, they wrote in a certain kind of way. Oh yeah, okay. The scribes like they translate in a certain kind of way to evaluate this. Okay, so then they look like the frequencies of common words being used and the patterns of clauses. Oh yeah, like yeah, the claim is by someone named Lynn. I guess Lynn is the last name here, so maybe that's not. That's ironic. That's got to be a reference. Okay, wait. So it's saying, despite their similar topics, the poems are best explained as the work of the same author. So okay. It's kind of confusing what they're saying because they're saying despite the similar topics. I would assume that's connection to the similar topics or to like be supported by the similar topics. Okay, I guess it's saying like despite the fact that you wouldn't think an author would write two things about the same stuff. Okay, I guess that's fair. Okay, so they think it's by the same author basically. So yeah, claim it'd be something like if they found that the guy actually said that I wrote both things. Oh yeah, other poems. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, actually, if they wrote other poems, actually no. I mean, oh yeah, that seems pretty fair. Support. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's saying that they like have discrepancies basically. Okay, that would not be it. Okay, yeah, so I'm thinking this one, other maritime, they're very similar. Okay, yeah, it's saying that would be similar. Yeah. B. Spending a lot of time on this question. Everybody says that, but like the thing here is yes, like okay, first of all, I do have to give the commentary, but also just because like I wouldn't typically spend this amount of time on these questions just because we literally are doing the stream on this. Like you guys don't even know how it feels. Like, you know, every single, like, it's not even in the first 5 though, because like we have a freebie here. But like when we're in this, like, you know, if I get one wrong, we're absolutely cooked here. So I mean, I feel like there's a lot more pressure on this to get it right. But yeah, I would not recommend spending. Yeah, how long did I spend on that? Yeah, 3. Yeah, that is definitely not worth 3 minutes. Well, I mean, arguably though. I mean, this is a somewhat harder question, I guess you could say. But yeah, actually no, still not. Probably like 2 minutes at best for something like that. And yeah, it would be a lot faster if I didn't have to give commentary, I guess, as well. But oh, this is just okay. I just have to put in the tables. I kind of just want to skip this question, Loki. Oh, wait, actually, wait, yeah. Wait, okay, bro. All these points are. Yeah. Oh, it's barely off. Oh, I mean, it's not bad that you brought that up though, because yeah, in comparison to most, in comparison to an average SAT taker, it would look pretty bad. No, it kind of is a thing though. Okay, yeah, this seems definitely okay. It kind of is a thing though, like for like I'll say what I'm about to say in a second instead. Highlights the distinct achievements of these two things. Okay, so I'd be saying like the Voyager 1 did this thing, Voyager 2 did a different thing. Okay, maybe, but we're probably looking for a bigger difference. Okay. I was kind of hoping this can be my skip question, actually, Loki. Let me just check. I feel like it's probably worth checking this passage, the text on this one. I think this one's likely right, but all right. First to enter interstellar space. Did they both carry golden records? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we still got to go for that because it's got to be. I mean, it's definitely the most clearest difference for there for sure. Okay, can this feels like an easy question. It feels like, okay, I don't want to waste, but yeah, I get one freebie question, so I might as well use it there. Okay, in the real stuff now. Let me bring my chair up. Yeah, I got a little bit down there. Essay about visiting museums. Okay, so they want to go to a famous sunrise painting, but there's a long line. Okay, so the thing said that the painting had traveled from places, it was fixed up, and it did not always look as blue as it did. Their backs remained turned to the canvas. Yeah, I. Oh wait. Okay, so they're reading the thing, but not really caring about the canvas itself. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so they're saying here, talking about when you like treat the plaque as the big thing here, and then the actual object is not that important. It doesn't really make that much sense to me. I mean, I can't imagine why you would ever care more about the text rather than the real thing, but we like to be told what to feel. Okay, it's getting like philosophical here, psychological maybe. Everyone reads first. They look if there's time. What are we even saying here? Like, who's reading this? Oh, they don't think labels are the enemy. You know, it's okay to read. You should not. Okay, so yeah, you should not be reading as your own thing. In case that wasn't already obvious. Okay, he reads last. This guy's like trying to give a, try to push back against the societal norms here. Whisper of agreements rather than. Okay, it's just like some random garbage in this text. Main purpose of the passage, yeah, people like to read more than they like to look at the thing for whatever reason. Crowds and cameras, okay, that's not really the main point of this. Okay, that seems pretty good. Oh yeah, that's a little bit too much of a specific detail. Okay, yeah, I think we gotta go definitely for that. Thoughts on the SAT originally being created to justify racial eugenics? Look it up. I feel like it's just like the kind of thing where like you post that on, you say that in the chat, and just like, how do you really want me to respond to that question? Like what kind of answer you hope for me to give to this question? Like yes. Oh, I guess I'm not too familiar with that actually. I guess to be honest with you, but yeah, I guess that's bad. But I would like to think that the modern SAT is not is, even though it may have been created for that way, it's for that reason, it's not still based in those kinds of things, though you could definitely argue that it kind of is in many respects in terms of the like preparation for it and which students do well, maybe, I guess. But actually, is there even data on that? I'm not sure. Maybe you can look that up as well. I guess that's bad as a perfect answer. Yeah. Yeah, I guess there's not really too much more I can say. 30% was value there, gain 50%. Okay, so yeah, this should just be a regular percentage question. Then lost 20%. So times 0.8. 7560. Okay, so yeah, probably that. I guess I can go ahead and check that real quick. So lost 30% and then gained that and then lost 20%, 7560. Yes, at the beginning of 2019, yes. Yeah. Grammar. Okay, so like this one, I'm thinking it's pretty clearly A. I mean, yeah, definitely the answer should be A. The only thing I'm a little bit weirded out on is the fact that we just have a plural one here as the one like odd one out here. Like these would all be singular, and this is the only plural one. But yeah, it seems pretty clear. Like yeah, scheduled for next month. So yeah, it can't be anything. Oh, is being scheduled? Oh wait, oh yeah, it says scheduled with an ed at the end. So yeah, I'm gonna go for this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. Trust the process, I guess. It is singular for team, so yeah, just kind of weird arrangement there, I guess. Okay, so yeah, this is just yeah, this should just be solvable. The Desmos regression with the table. Bro, I had somebody give me like a long text or somebody like, wait, what? This text is like 10 paragraphs long? Oh, okay, well that's okay, well that's not really important text, but that's just something about a project we're working on, so I guess that's fair. But that was long text. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the thing online where it's like there's a girl and she's crying and her phone is like, I just sent like 3 paragraphs trying to save our relationship. It's like she's texting her boyfriend. She's like, I just sent 10 paragraphs trying to save our relationship, and he just responded with like some AI generated meme about how it's too long. Yeah, you had to see it. No, it's like an AI frog meme where he just says like, I'm not reading all of that. Yeah, that's an inside joke. But the long text is just because we're working on some thing for the SAT communities, so it's some thing about the stuff there, so it's valid. It's not really anything that serious. It's not like somebody like died or something. Oh yeah, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's a great Instagram reel. Oh yeah, I guess. Oh wait. Oh, n is. Oh yeah, I need to replace this. Okay. Now I guess let me just go ahead and make this x1. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. N cannot be equal to h. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because h is equal to 3 and. Wait. Frick. Oh negative. Oh negative. Okay. Yeah. That's why. Okay. Yeah. So then, which is the value of b? So frick. Okay. 10. Yeah. I think that's pretty clearly the right answer. Yeah, this would be. Yeah, I have to do the x1 here instead of the n just because they're trying to treat n as the variable, which is the reason. Yeah, that's right. Another two notes question. Haven't seen many of these recently, but introduces the method but emphasizes a limitation of relying on it alone. Okay, so we're being like saying like, okay, this is the method, but you should not rely just on this because of X reason. Okay, no limitation there. Introduces the method. Okay, so I guess D could be right. Maybe if the thing says something about this, like if it's actually, if C is not supported by the thing. Okay, so refers to it as space archaeology. Okay, and this is the satellite thing. Okay, we need the ground stuff. Yeah, satellite can lead to false positives. Yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, it would not be that. That's just not supported. Would this be a good introduction? Calls for approach. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think we got to go for that. Not really the best introduction there, I guess, but that's fine. And yeah, it does definitely have the limitation. Okay. I guess this is going to be a triangle, basically. Okay, so we're trying to make something here and then have this be like at the center of all the points. So yeah, I guess we probably don't need to label it there, but that's fine. Zero 10. Okay, yeah, so we have to find in the middle of that P to beacon A and think, oh yeah, so I guess, dang, what could be the best way? We don't typically see a problem like this with the triangle configuration, but I guess it could just, same distance from all three beacons. Beacon from P to A in, do I have to actually like make a triangle here? Would this be a right triangle? No, it would not. Oh, it could have, no, it's definitely not a right triangle. Could it just be an isosceles triangle? Wait, okay, actually, I kind of want to see this now. So I guess if I also say here, A is equal to that, and then B is equal to that, and then C is equal to that, and then, yeah, distance from A to C, and then distance. Okay, no, this is definitely not going to work. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Not isosceles, unfortunately. Oh, circle around it? Oh. Yes, yes. Okay, yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, okay, that's a really good idea, actually. I guess that is the way that you can solve a problem like this. I'll remember that for the next time I see a thing like this, I guess. Okay, that seems to work. And then if I go ahead and make another duplicate of this, and then do that, and then get rid of the things. Let's go. Okay. That's a really good suggestion, actually. Yeah, really good stuff there. So then I guess we would just be taking, yeah, okay, we still need to then take this and like that. But then we just find, yeah, this is, it's not like more coordinates here. D is equal to that, and E is equal to that. It's having a lot here. So then midpoint of D and E. So would that just be away from each thing? And then the distance from, oh yeah, okay. Actually, can I say here that this is equal? Okay, actually, I guess it's fine. It doesn't even really matter. So yeah, A and then basically 3, 5. So I'm hoping it's literally this simple. Okay, would it just, oh wait, that's barely not it. Okay, so, okay, yeah. So it's actually that, it looks like. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, so a distance from that, and oh, I guess the one thing I can do to check it is, would it just be equidistant from everything? So yeah, distance from like B to that. Okay, yeah. Nice. I wonder if they have a better suggestion. Okay, no, I don't think they have a better suggestion, honestly. Grammar again. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Actually, this should be easy. Yeah, I don't think colon could really work here. I mean, yeah, this is pretty clearly just a different thing. Yeah, okay. I mean, it says decades later, literally, so that would not really work as an extension of the original thing. Okay, this is really actually an easy problem. It just looks hard. No, actually, doesn't even really look hard, to be honest, but. And then we have y equals 2x, and so it must go through. Okay, it intersects at a point where y is equals. Okay, so I guess I can just kind of, move it around. Yeah, so yeah, it just must intersect at that point. Yeah, so okay, I guess I'll literally just go ahead and plug these in. Oh, yeah. 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 Okay, yeah, the red one and the green one are the ones that matter. Okay, yeah, that is almost definitely the answer, but. Okay, wait, I just need to. Okay, yes, the purple one is where we're trying to. Okay, well, it would not even matter anyways, but. 19 divided by 32. Okay, yeah, that. Oh, dang. Barely not. Barely not. Waiter, more Desmos problems, please. That's so true. That's so actually true. Okay, so symbiotic relationships, both things get an advantage, so they think there should not really be any conflict between them. Yeah, there would not be any serious disputes. Yeah, because they need each other, basically. Okay, so cleaner fish are not always, I guess, that clean. They're not cooperative with reef fish. I guess even though they probably have a symbiotic relationship. Okay, so just like the cleaner is just taking bites out of this thing, this other fish. It's pretty messed up, I guess. Client. What's fish mean? I guess it just must mean the reef fish. They could end the interaction, chase the cleaner away, switch to different cleaners later. Okay. This feels like it's almost like a question that's like about some other thing in life, or just like it feels like a question that's just like reskinned to be talking about biology here. It feels like this is meant to be like a business question or like a politics question, like with what they're talking about here, honestly. But I mean, I guess I guess it's just because everything in the world kind of has connections. Like nature is reflective of business, business is reflective of politics. They all have the same kind of things. Okay, so the fact that the reef fish can like go to other fish basically shows that they can still ensure that the cleaner fish do not overstep their boundaries too much, so like they can walk away. So text two most likely respond to perspective. So I guess they would be just saying like it's not completely uncommon to have conflict in a relationship. They're just saying it can manifest in different ways, and there's usually checks on it. It's a metaphor how billionaires feed off of us and we allowed to. I wasn't really thinking like that, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I guess that's one way you could view this. Conflict is uncommon. Do they say it's uncommon? I don't really know. I don't think so. Or they accept occasional cheating. Bruh. Okay, not likely collapse. Oh yeah, that's definitely gotta be it. I mean, I don't even really want to look at it again. Yeah, it just like so clearly embodies the thing. Yeah, they can always respond by doing other stuff. It's so true, so true. The daily high temperature and then the resort's earnings from lift tickets that day, they have a relationship. So I guess higher temperature equals. Actually, no, I guess not. I guess if it's lower, that means there'd be a higher lift ticket. I guess it's like a ski resort, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's probably fair. T, the daily high temperature. Y, the resort's earnings. Oh, so it changes that. It's now in Fahrenheit and now in thousands. Or now in regular dollars, I mean. Okay, so I mean, yeah, the way I imagine this, we just make two functions basically, and we give it our best shot, maybe. Oh yeah, yeah. But this is in dollars. Yeah, I guess that's the big. Yeah, okay. So, dang it. Negative 9x plus 40, and t x equals 9/5 x plus 32. And then maybe this matters. Okay, maybe it's just this. Maybe you can just even do this easily. Like we can just say like something like that times r of x. I don't think it's gonna be that simple, but the line of best fit in terms of t and y. Oh, okay. So just between these two here, and yeah. I guess I can just plug each of these in and see if it kind of works out. But this is actually like a very similar one to the one that we got wrong the last time, Loki. This is actually so similar. Oh, is that just literally equivalent to that? I'm not really thinking here how I'm supposed to be evaluating this yet. I'm just kind of typing stuff in. I'm hoping that maybe it will become a little bit clearer as we go on. But I do not want to sell again on this, honestly. So that's the big thing. Okay, so if we're looking at stuff here, I mean, yeah, we have this last one, I guess. 160,000. Okay, so I mean, if we're looking at the stuff here, like the green one is really, or yeah, this first one that we put in here is the one that matches the conversion rate between these two. So that might work out, but okay, I don't think it's actually that simple. So line best fit in terms of t and y. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Actually, okay. I wasn't really thinking about this question in what's actually asking. I think maybe A could just literally be the right answer, but oh wait, no. I guess line best fit would maybe be like a thing that is the equivalent point of both of them. So like that one that like maybe passes through this. Are there any that are like that? That does not. That does not. What about the one that I erased? Oh yeah, that one is just like a different place here. So some extent, I think it's that simple. It's just A. Yeah, I guess probably. Okay, let me just think one more time what it's really asking. I actually have not really heard a problem asking like something like is a line of best fit when you have. I know the line of best fit obviously if you have just points on the thing, but yeah, we really cannot get this one wrong again. I kind of just think like maybe it's a like yeah, if wouldn't it? Yeah, if this is in dollars. Okay, actually, I feel like it's not actually that easy now that I think about it, because that's the thing in dollars. We're just trying to basically convert. It's really kind of simple what we're trying to do. We're just trying to convert it into thousands. So this is dollars. If we're trying to say actually, no, are we trying to convert it into thousands? Oh, bro. Okay. If this is that. Okay, well, okay, if I convert this into thousands, so. Okay, I would just, okay, no, it's actually, okay, it's not that actually that confused. Okay, I just divide each by 1,000. That's how that would work. But yeah, that's not a thing that's being shown here. Okay, I'll go for A here. If not, then I guess we get another short stream. Let's go. Okay, that's yes. Yes. So literally it was just the case that it works based off that. I guess let me just see the explanation here. Or maybe that wasn't even the way you're supposed to solve it at all. Oh, it's fine. I'll look at it. I'll outsource the question and put it as a daily question for today, maybe, and see what people think. Okay, so if you take breaks while studying, it helps. Okay, so they did an experiment where first they studied with it, or one group's had a total time with a 1 minute micro break after every 10 minutes. And then another person no schedule breaks. Oh, so then they took the same test. Okay, so they're trying. So the hypothesis would say that the group one is better, basically. I guess would they have to do better on the test to confirm it? Probably. Yeah, I think retention would indicate that it's probably better. Okay, that's not really what they're asking. Oh, okay, yeah. So I mean, it improves long-term retention of newly infirm. Yeah. Okay. Actually, no. Yeah, I think because they literally say similar scores. That's kind of cooked. If that was the answer. Yeah, I mean that's really just wipes out any kind of thing there. Okay, list of 15 integers has a mean of 26, so we could say n divided by 15 equal to 26. And then when two largest are removed, the mean of the 13 is 20. So I guess we could just say minus g1 and then minus g2 divided by 13, 20. The larger of the two removed is 6, right? Okay, this should actually be pretty simple. Yes, so that'd be g2 plus 6. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if you have 3 variables, you might as well put it into table. Or I mean, not table, the without table, I mean. No. Kind of feel a little bit bad copy and pasting since I know you can't actually do that on the SAT, but honestly, nobody really cares with this. Well, you will care when you take the SAT, but for right now, nobody does. The smallest of the two would just have to be. Oh, they're not giving the G1? Oh, wait, dang. Okay, wait. Maybe we should. Oh, that doesn't change it, but that's fine. All right, just to make sure. So that have a mean of 26 because, yeah, the sum divided by 15 equals 26. Then we have the sum minus the bigger one minus the smaller one divided by 13 would be equal to 20. And then we have the, G. Yeah, it would be, it doesn't matter which one I do, G2 plus G6. All right, the smaller of the two removed numbers would therefore have to be 62. I just feel so nervous, like, I could have just like completely messed everything up on that problem, but did not, thankfully. What did I miss? We were talking about Hamilton before, and so the first thing I think of when I see that is that song from Hamilton. What did I miss? Pretty good song. Okay, so they assume that these big prairies have more pollinators, like more bees, basically, than the smaller ones. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, not true. Many people have seen a lot of bees in smaller prairies. Okay, so I think it depends what is next to the prairies. So like if you have, I don't know. They're saying, yeah, if there's more pesticides, then there'd be less than I guess if there are more pesticides. Yeah, or mixed pasture and head grounds. Okay, so they found that it was usually lower amount of bees when they're next to crops, but many still had the richness. So many did not have that effect when they included patches of bare ground staggering mowing dates. Okay, I'm not really sure what they're trying to say here. I mean, yeah, I guess it's just the idea that, okay, it's okay if you have a prairie near a roadside as long as you kind of leave patches of bare ground and staggered mowing dates. Yeah, I guess that works. So that kind of solves the problem. Oh yeah, and overall structure of the I didn't even think. Okay, so yeah, it basically just like says a hypothesis. Yeah, and then they say something that contradicts with that. And they talk about why that is, and they investigate a bit further. That supported that a land use hypothesis. Oh yeah, I guess it does support it basically. Choose between them? Probably not. Okay, it's probably not. Okay, I'm thinking A probably. States a common assumption about prairie size. Yes, common assumption. Cites survey findings that complicated. Yes, these are the survey findings. A land use hypothesis. Yep. And reports the results that support it. Okay, yeah. I'm just not even going to look at the other thing because, yeah, that just. Maybe I should have, but I don't care. Circles. Oh, wait, okay, yeah. I can just say here, like, x minus, yeah, center. Oh, I guess center. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, let's just say x minus that squared plus y minus 0 squared would be equal to radius, 5. No, 10 squared. And then they have two tangent lines that touch at A and B. And OT. Oh, actually, maybe I should just use mirror for this, actually. Oh, yeah, I think this is probably going to... Yeah, okay, actually, yeah, I need mirror for this, I think, for sure. Dang it. Okay. Oh, actually, let me... No. So that'd be 10, and then we have this and this. They intersect at T. And then I guess I'll go ahead and move it. Then OT is equal to 26. I guess I coincidentally drew the radius in a very good thing for what I needed to do. Okay, and then saying what is the thing asking for? Chord AB. Oh wait, actually wait, am I cooked here? Maybe, I don't know. To find AB, actually, okay, this problem might not be SAT level now that I think of it. Let's make a good guess. Oh, wait, actually, wait. I have a feeling that's capped, actually. I have a feeling this is probably a fine problem. Okay. All right, so this would be 24 for that. Then this would also have to be 24. And then how do I find the chord? Oh. You can see the question now, I guess. So yeah, it'd just be something like that. And yeah, because yeah, you have to use that thing. I think the law of cosines, is it? But I feel like it's solvable. I just feel like it's solvable for some reason. Because yeah, this would also be 10. And then, okay, I mean, I guess we need to know what. A to B, I mean, you activate the thought bubble. Dang it. Hate it when that happens. What is 240 divided by 13? Is that just the answer? Okay, I'm thinking it can't. Okay, I'm going into like guessing mode here. I'm thinking it can't be A because of just the fact that the radius of this is literally 10. So yeah, something more like the other ones. So yeah, these are functionally both 18, and then we have this 24. Okay, yeah, I think it's probably going to be B here because yeah, you're probably going to have to decimal for the answer. That's a pretty fake way to solve this, but. I gotta be honest, I don't really know what the law of cosine is. I just know that it's a thing you can use to solve a problem in this exact configuration when you have literally a like two tangent lines and you have like this, just this exact situation. I just remember it being. Yeah, the chat doesn't know. I'm just gonna go for a look. I'm using the method on this. Okay, my only hesitation is if I do determine this is not okay. Let's just go for it. Let's go. Okay. Oh wait, actually, wait. Is this just definitely solvable? OT equals AT plus 8. Wait, that's what I did, right? Hmm. 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 Okay, I'll look at this problem later. But I guess we got through that somehow. Okay, so if you charge for a resource, you can ensure that only the people who value it the most get it. Capitalism, I guess. Oh wait, let me go full screen. Raise the price per gallon to discourage non-essential use. Yeah, that makes sense. So more, cost more for water. Okay, I think I'm thinking like here alternatively. Yeah, I guess so. Something like contradiction. Yeah, this would have to be. It's like cap and trade system here. Yeah, in fact, somebody said D in the chat, but so yeah, I'm thinking it seems like it's giving an alternative solution here pretty clearly by strict limit on total water usage. But then you have the thing here buy and sell the upkeeping thing. But I mean, this would be materially different from what is being said up here. Like they're just saying we charge for the water itself. Then this says here that they are like, yeah, frick. They say here that we're just charging for the credits. That is a very different thing. Yeah, okay, I think we got. No. That's a brutal loss. That's a brutal loss because alternatively works so better. Bro. Oh. Yeah, okay. I see how you could construe it as being A now. During droughts. So yeah, you can do this, and then in addition to that, they have a cap and trade system on it. Oh, okay. In addition to that, you do it. So it's more like well, the chat is late, so I actually I literally did not see that until after I just selected the right answer. But yeah, that is rough. Oh yeah, so yeah, they're saying you can both do the selling of the thing, but then in addition to that, you can do this. You can have another policy, a tradable credit system. I see. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fair. And that was really not even that hard, actually. Yeah, alternatively would work, but yeah, it's what it's really saying is that thing. I didn't really. Okay, I can have a valid reason on this, Loki, because okay. This isn't really that valid, but I mean, I did like this whole thing. I mean, one of our debate topics on this was literally with I did debate in high school and college, and one of our topics on this was like carbon tax versus cap and trade system versus like other environmental policies. So like I view cap and trade as like a completely separate idea. Like I would not view that at all as the same thing as just selling the stuff, because I mean I feel like I'm kind of, I mean sure, yes, that is cope, but like I mean you can see how my brain was thinking of it in that direction, I guess. But yeah, this is why I don't cross out. I guess that's fair, but I mean ultimately it wasn't the crossing out that was bad. It was more just the fact that I didn't really go. I didn't change it when I realized that in fact just did not really feel like that good of an answer. Which doesn't feel like that good of an answer under my thing. Yeah, actually no. Yeah, in fact, it's actually not really that good of an answer. Yeah, that's probably not a valid thing. Yeah, so I really should have taken this. I noticed. Yeah, in fact, it's not a really good answer here. So then probably I should have eliminated or gotten rid of my crossouts. So I could have gone back to this and just like re-examine the entire thing again. So that's how I should have evaluated this one for sure. But that is still pretty good. I mean, I think this is. It's not really a fair question to miss on. I have to admit, it should have been an easy one, but I guess that's fine. Okay, thanks so much, everybody, for watching tonight. We got through 20 questions. Thanks for everybody for coming. Thanks for Tanesh. Thanks for Fawn Halo. Thanks for, who else do we know? Wooba. Thanks for, and everybody else who came here. So Shiny was here at the beginning of it. So appreciated everybody who came here on the stream tonight. I'll be back here at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, Saturday, for another great stream. and I will see you all then when we get there. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Same test, same stress, different morning. It's for you, Elliot. Alarm ringing 6 a.m., mind already on the edge. Whole week I've been living on caffeine and revenge. Blue book signing that login feel like a jump scare. College board in the shadows, let's see who we cut here. Mom saying do your best, I'm trying to fake a grin. By my stomach running sprints like it's practice in the gym. Walking tests and the kids flexing with the name brands. I'm in a hoodie in my head, beefing my own plans. Proctor up front with that default no fun face. Reading rules from a script that got stuck in place. Monitor glowing, got my whole shot in the glass. Wild how a couple